Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hi, I'm Matt, and this is Polymorph Crafts Mimic Chest. I created the Mimic Chest because I wasn't really happy with any of the other options that I found. There's other people doing rolling trays, dice vaults, dice towers, but they're all still individual pieces that you have to carry to game day, and I wanted something that would be all in one and carry all your gear with you. My favorite part of this project is in the designing. I really like trying to make things fit together and be compact and usable. I wanted to share the design because I really think it's a revolutionary idea, and it's something you haven't seen before, and I see no reason why it can't be the standard. We decided to launch on Kickstarter because I work an 8 to 5 day job, and the only way to really build this and grow it at the pace that I want is to be able to do full-time for at least a couple months. This Kickstarter is going to change the build process because it's far more efficient for me to do runs of 100 or more than it is to do 5 at a time. Hopefully we'll raise enough to buy more than one CNC machine and improve the tooling that I have a little bit to improve accuracy and efficiency.
Why are you stroking your beard?
I always pensively stroke my beard. That's what it's there for.
You're not evil.
What?
Remember, what if all that was just shadows? None of it real. You've always suspected it, felt it, deep down. There should be more. There must be. You know there are secrets beyond the world you see every day. A place where everything is just so much more. And there must be a way to escape. Remember. You know a place where dreams are truth and magic shapes the world. A world of darkness, to be sure, but also of light. More importantly, a world of wonder and imagination, where all the things you thought to be impossible were real and true, vibrantly so. However, you're no fool. You've learned to question what you perceive. The truth is so often hidden. You know that what you can't see is as important as what you can. If you discover the right secrets and learn the proper truths, you can discover the very nature of reality. You know that even the light above should be questioned, because to truly see, you need the light of the hidden, secret, invisible sun. Invisible Sun is a brand new role-playing game from the mind of Monty Cook, creator of Numenera and a force behind such varied products as D&D 3rd Edition, Planescape, and Tolus. Invisible Sun player characters dwell in a world of surrealistic fantasy. Use of the right spells and secrets can shape their lives and even their destinies. But with each new truth learned comes greater danger. Invisible Sun isn't just another game. It's a revolution in the very way we play RPGs. Through innovative mechanics and modes of play, Invisible Sun overcomes the barriers our modern world puts up to keep us from playing. We all know them too well. Busy schedules, absent players, and differing playstyles. Invisible Sun carefully balances the needs of the group versus the needs of each single player, and enables and redefines play to accommodate almost any group's ever-changing situation. As an RPG, Invisible Sun is about characters. Character creation in a world of surrealistic fantasy is one without limits. The fascinating choices are many, detailed with amazing wonders. If you love characters, you will love Invisible Sun. Moreover, the game focuses not only on character creation, but character development and depth. Monty himself says, with Invisible Sun, you end up playing characters with true story arcs, both individually and as a group. These arcs are as complex and vibrant as a character from your favorite novel or television show. The world of Invisible Sun is deeper, more intricate, and more interesting than any setting I've ever worked on. It's also a game about stories. Using the narrative tools employed by fiction writers, such as foreshadowing and flashbacks, it facilitates the creation of amazing tales, but always in ways that make the game master's life easier, not harder. For example, the cards from the divinatory Sooth deck help guide the game when desired, offering possibilities and offer ever-changing opportunities and challenges for players layered on top of the action of the game. Mechanics grant players agency over their own role in the story, while keeping the wondrous world of Invisible Sun in the hands of the GM. And of course, Invisible Sun is a game of secrets, occult mysteries, hidden truths. The game changes and grows even as you play, if you let it. Whether player or GM, your interaction with the game itself can change everything. What will you discover? Redefine the world? Redefine the game. See them both in the light of a new sun.
Hi everyone, my name is Eric Brown. Today I would like to introduce you to the first offering of GnomeWorks. Our products are designed and tested by gamers like yourself. Now, there are a lot of great products today out on the marketplace, but there is nothing quite like what we've come up with while playing D&D 5e. So it's game day. You say hi to the DM and greet your fellow players. You notice he's wearing his cool Dagger 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 shirt again. Now you proceed to take out all of the items you use to help play D&D. You pull out your dice, books, character sheet, spell cards, dice tray, and other items that you may use to better your gaming experience. Here is the story of how GnomeWorks got started. One evening, I am watching another player set up his 4 sets of dice in these rows. And what happens? One of the players decides to hit it. Everyone was amused at the table except for one person. I sit back and watch him reset up his dice again, and it happened again.
Hey, why don't you make a tray to hold the dice while you play?
Now he's good-natured and is just going to allow it to happen, but I thought, hey, maybe I'll make this and see if it works. And it did. So I made these dice trays for everyone at the table, and we all started using them while we played. Now, as we were using them, another player suggested that I add a top to the tray. Therefore, they could leave the dice organized in the tray and just open it up at the beginning of the next session. And that's how we got the Journeyman dice box. Now, this should be a familiar sight for all of us who are playing D&D. What are we doing? We're tracking our hit points. We're tracking whether we have rage if you're a barbarian, or wild shape if you're a druid. And of course, a lot of us are tracking spells. Now, at the end of your session, your character sheet looks something like this. It's just fine to sit there and use a pencil and an eraser, but as I was going through, I started looking around and seeing what people tracked. And it came to me,
Hey, Glitter Gold gave me an idea. How about making some trackers to go with that dice box you made?
I designed two types of trackers, one to sit there and track your spells, while the other one to track your hit points. You can either order them as a set or order them individually if you would like. Now the spells come with 25 markers and a magnet, and the hit points come with 5 markers and a magnet. Now if you order the set, you'll get 30 markers and 1 magnet. These large trackers were designed to complement the size of the Journeyman dice box. If you look, you will see that it is the same height as the Journeyman dice box and holds the same footprint.
Hey, put the trackers on the inside.
Okay. So I redesigned the trackers. The smaller trackers actually fit inside of the box now instead of on the outside. So this is the smaller tracker. They still have the same amount of markers, and you can still track your spells to level 20 and your hit points from 599 down to 0. When redesigning the dice box, there were some extra features that we were able to add to this box.
Glory be to Glitter Gold.
Number one, you now have a place to put your magnet and an area to roll your dice in with a real leather bottom. Now the sleeves on the trackers are meant to hold the markers in place while you're between sessions. The last and final box is the Apprentice box. This box was designed to address the gamer on a tight budget. This box will allow you to hold 2 sets of dice and 1 spell tracker. Now, the area that you roll the dice in is now lined by felt instead of leather, but the actual quality of the wood and the finish is still going to be the same high quality as all my other boxes. These are the 3 types of hardwoods that you can pick from. I have picked these hardwoods to give you a variety of colors and tones. Now, at the top level, you will be able to pick from other types of hardwoods than these 3. I personally like Bolivian rosewood, so I made a box out of Bolivian rosewood. My friend had a card deck holder made of Chechen, so I made a box from that also. I am offering a total of 5 different products: large trackers, small trackers, the Apprentice box, the Journeyman box, and the Master Craftsman's box. Thank you for watching. Please support my Kickstarter campaign.
May Glitter Gold fill your pots with lots and lots of gold.
Prepare for invasion. The overwhelming forces of the Zentradi Armada have descended upon Earth from the vast reaches of space as millions of enemy warships hang perilously in Earth's orbit. A desperate alarm sounds. The men and women of the United Earth Defense Force scramble to battle stations. Servos whine and thrusters fire as squadrons of variable mecha rocket into the atmosphere to confront the alien menace. Take command of your forces and prepare for battle. Introducing Robotech RPG Tactics. Robotech RPG Tactics is a tabletop battle game that expands upon Palladium Books' epic Robotech RPG series. For the first time ever, you have at your command highly detailed game pieces of mecha pulled directly from the Robotech universe. Use them in your RPG campaigns or as fully realized standalone games of tactical combat. Robotech RPG Tactics allows players to take command of entire armies on the field of battle or as small squads in fast skirmishes. This Kickstarter is to help us build and expand Robotech RPG Tactics into a fully realized game with world-class, multi-part plastic game pieces and rules designed by veterans of the hobby games industry. As the Kickstarter continues to grow, we will be adding to the range of our offer to include more mecha, to expand your collections and add new levels of strategy to your battles. The game pieces are a main feature designed for collectors and gamers alike. Marvel at the quality and detail of each fully realized game piece. At 1/285th scale, each piece comes as a multi-part plastic kit, accurate to the smallest detail and designed to create varied and dynamic poses to fill out your battle squadrons. With the successful funding of this campaign, Palladium Books, in partnership with creative studio Ninja Division, will bring you the Robotech RPG Tactics 2-player starter. This box set will be crammed full with the high-quality mecha game pieces, a full-color rulebook, dice, data cards, and everything you need to start playing. Introducing the VF Series Valkyrie. This iconic Veritech fighter will come in all 3 transformable modes for battle: Fighter, Guardian, and Battloid. United Earth Defense Force Destroids. These hard-hitting walking tanks bring to bear fearsome firepower to support your defense of Earth. The Zentradi Regult Tactical Battle Pod. The mainstay of the Zentradi invasion force, the Regults are nimble, heavily armed, and drop from the skies in endless waves. The Glog Commander's Battle Pod. No Zentradi field commander worth his protoculture would be caught dead without this towering and heavily armed officer's pod. Robotech RPG Tactics expands on your Palladium Robotech RPG adventures or functions as a standalone battle game for 2 or more players. The fast-paced rules pit players against one another in furious scenarios pulled right from the Robotech saga. Create your own massive battles using the flexible rules in your combat scenarios, or build your own armies of mecha drawn from the expansive universe of war machines used during the first Robotech War. RPG Tactics is the new way to enhance your existing role-playing campaigns by allowing you to take part in sweeping battles with streamlined rules built for speed of play and quick resolution. Robotech RPG Tactics delivers an action-packed standalone game for tabletop strategy game enthusiasts, collectors of high-quality game pieces, and fans of Robotech new to hobby games. We thank you for your support. This ambitious project needs your help. Please select the level of support that is right for you and keep an eye on this page as we unlock an expanding range of dynamic game pieces only available during this campaign. Don't miss out on this chance for rare exclusives and what will be an amazing product line. Thank you for your support.